Hello everyone, welcome to watch ZW3D training video series. Since this video we will introduce about 2D drawing module. This is the outline for the 2D drawing. First, a brief introduction about 2D drawing. Then we will teach you how to create and edit the views. Then add dimension annotations, symbols, followed by a case study. And after that, we will introduce about the 2D drawing for assembly. In the final part, we will show you how to customize a sheet template. In this video, we will show you about the first and second point. As we all know, 2D drawing is very important during the product design, the manufacturing process. So what's the workflow? Generally, our product will divide into two kinds. One is the individual part, and another is assembly. So the workflow starts from the select a proper template and then create the necessary views and then add dimensions and annotations. After that, we will insert technical requirements. For the assembly 2D drawing, this will be a little different. We select a proper template, create views, but during the creating the views, we may insert exploded views, and also we may insert the BOM table to show the components. And after that, we will add dimensions, annotations, and technical requirements. After we know the workflow, how about the elements of a standard 2D sheet? Generally, it will includes sheet format like sheet border, type block, and so on. And also the necessary views like the standard views, the projection view, the section view, the detail view, and also dimension annotations, and blue and BOM for assembly. So these are the screenshot for a standard 2D sheet for part and assembly. So after we know the workflow and the elements for a 2D sheet, how can we start a new empty 2D drawing? There are many ways to start, but here I would like to show you about how to start from the modeling environment. After we finish the part design or assembly design, we can access to the 2D drawing from the right-click menu or from the document aware toolbar. We can find the 2D sheet, click it, and then we go to the select sheet template window. So choose the standard and choose the paper size. We can get this new empty 2D drawing. Okay, so let's just check how to create and edit the views. So generally, the views includes like the standard views, the basic and projection view, and we may need the section view, the broken view, or detail views. Sometimes we may need the auxiliary view, the breakline view. Okay. So the first step, we will learn about standard view. There are two ways to create the standard view. We can use the standard projection to create the basic view, the projection view. We can also use the layout to get them at once. So we finish the part, then we go to the toolsheet from the right-click menu, and also we can find the 2D sheet from the document aware toolbar and choose the standard and choose the paper size. Okay, and it will start the standard commands automatically. We just click this to hide the hidden line and check the scale, it's okay. So then we can get this result. The projection view is run automatically. So finish. and we can start another sheet and use the layout to create. So we can find this is the front view, and then we need this. Okay, just click OK. So we have finished. Next, we will learn about full section and the step section. So this will be used a lot. Create the full section is very easy. Just use the full section and then specify 2 points for the section line. And we need to pay attention to the location setting. The two key parameters is the method and also the section depth. As you can see from here, if we use the trimmed part, it will cut the part before the section line and get the projection view. But for the section curves, we just show the profile of section plane here. And for the section depth, it will ignore the part behind the section depth. So as you can see from this case. And the step section is a little different from the full section. We need to specify more than 2 points for the section line. Of course, we can edit the existing section line, remove the step. And also another way to create this step section is using a 3D named section. So the steps include 3. First, draw the open profile in the sketch, and then create name section feature in the modeling workspace. And in the final, we use the 3D name section to create the view. So let's check out inside the software. So in this sample, we can use the full section and the base view, the points, 2 points, and the location put here. And we need to find that there are several methods. We used a lot the front too, okay? And then this is a location. We need to use this one. Okay, put here and okay. We have finished. We can go to the attribute to hide the hidden line. Okay, and we can go to redefine to change to another method. This, so we can find the result, the differences. Okay, so after that, we can check the how to create the step section view. So we can remove this and use the full section and this basic, and then the points we need to specify more than 2. So here and here. Okay, finish and put here and finish. So we get a result, but this is not what we want. Just double click, double confirm. This we need to choose this. Okay, we have finished. So if we want to insert step here, we can just right click, insert step, insert here, and move to this place to get results. If we want to remove it, the step, just check here. Okay, this just high. Okay, then I will show you another way to create the step section view. Just go to open the part first, and then go to the sketch, select this, and OK, and create the open profile. Okay, and just add constraint, and this one to be horizontal, and go back, use the name section here, this one, and like host section 1, and go to the 2D sheet we can click the 3D name section, the basic view. It will read the feature automatically, and then the location and chain part. It's okay. We get result. We will use another case to show the key parameters section depth. In this case, I will show you about how to set the section depth. So let's go to the full section, this one, and here this place, vertical location. So we can flip the arrow and then get the result. So we will check the section depth. If we set 0, so we can get this result. And then if we redefine to 30, you can find edge is located here. We can get result. And also we can change to 60. Check the place is after the gear, so we can get the gear profile like this one. Okay, so let's go back. Here I would like to show you about how to create rotate section and bend section. Rotate section is for this kind of part, and the bend section is to show the holes on the part clearly, the shape, the size. It will be much more visual. Okay, the workflow is similar as the 3D named section view. Create open profile, and then create name section feature, and after that we create the corresponding section view into the join. And similar as the isometric section. Like this one, we will use the align section, create this and the base point, and another base point, and the align point, and then location here, and chain part. Okay, we get the result. And for this, if we want to show the holes shape and size visually, so we can use the bend section, the similar steps for these 3 view. Okay, so let's go to the part first. We go to the sketch, create this slack, and we need to pay attention about the up orientation. So okay, so we create this one, and then pass. Okay, we add the constraint. These two lines to be perpendicular. Okay, and go back. Use the named section, whole section 2. Okay, go to the 2D sheet and use the bend section, this one, and then location, chain part. Okay, get result. And the same as the isometric. Open sketch and check this one, y-axis, and then draw from here to here. Okay, and after that we create name section, post section 3. Okay, and go to the 2D sheet, and then we select isometric here. Just put and choose the proper view. Okay, put here and hide the hidden line, so we get result. Let's learn about the broken section. Broken section is used to show the inner details partially on the part. We provide two ways: depth for the depth mode, point, section plane. So I will show you in the live demo. So like this one, we use the broken section, choose the boundary type, and we choose the point type. So this basic view and the boundary, and also the depth point here, and the depth offset should be the correct. Okay, so we get this result. Another way is use the section plane and choose this and here. Okay, and the depth view and this point as the depth point. Okay, we get result. Here I would like to show you about detail view, crop view, break line. So let's check what it's used for. Detail view is to scale partially to view the clearly and dimension easily, like this one, the small place. And the crop view is to cut the existing view with a boundary to just show it partially. And like here, we create the projection view first and then cut it. Then hide the crop line, remove the unnecessary lines. And for the break line, it is used for the long shaft part. We can shorten the view display, and it will not affect the dimension. As you can see from this part, we can create the detail view for this part. There's a small pit, and also create the crop view for this shape. Detail view, the point, zoom in, okay, and the factor, and this later, and the location. So I finished, so we can make the dimensions here. 2. Okay, and also we can use the auxiliary to create the projection view. Select this line to get the proper projection view. Okay, and then we can use the crop view. Choose this and this center. Okay, finish. Then we can just go to the edge view to not show the tangent line, the crop line. So we get this result. And in that case, I will show you about the break line view. This is a long shaft part. Then we go to the 2D sheet. The view is too long, right? We can use the break line. Choose this and the point from here to here. Okay, so you can find the result. So that's all for the views introduction. So after we create the views, how can we edit the view? We can make the modification from the view attribute. So like the show or hide hidden line, show or hide thread, and so on. Okay. Let's just check inside the software. And also the hatch pattern, angle spacing. And also we can turn off the alignment for the projection or section view. So for example, like this one, if we want to modify this view, we can just go to the attribute. So here we can show, hide the hidden line, center line, threads, and so on. And also we can show or hide the label, scale, define the format, and set the lines, display effect, text height or font. And also there's a painter here. We can change the layer, the style also, and we can redefine the section. Okay, so let's just make a little modification. Show the scale, like the view, the section. Okay, and the next is about the hatch. So we can go to the, select the hatch and then attribute to change the pattern, to adjust the angle and spacing. And also we can turn off the alignment from right click menu, like here. So we can move freely. And we can also turn on again. So when you move it, you can just move from the specified direction. Okay, so that's all for today's introduction. In the next video, we will show you how to create dimensions and annotations. So thank you for watching.